They're making a movie out of Wicked from the Broadway series? What? I didn't even know this was in production. Let's check it out right now. Alright everybody, welcome back to the channel. We are going to check out some Wicked. We are going to be doing a trailer reaction to that. Yeah, I don't know if I'm very excited about this at all. I am a huge Wizard of Oz fan. In fact, I wrote a Wizard of Oz book that I've been holding on to. I didn't actually finish it at halfway through, and then Disney put out its Once Upon a Time, so I stopped writing it. Because it did take place kind of like that, and I didn't want it compared. So I need to jump back into finishing that one. But either way, I was not a fan of the Broadway musical, but let's jump into this first, and then we'll talk about my reaction to it. I am your host, Frank Zanka. I'm an award-winning screenwriter, novelist, and comic book writer. And on top of that, if you want to check out something that I've written, Lords of LA, my vampire mob set in 1950s Hollywood. Comic book, it's 48 pages, and it is on Indiegogo right now for late pledge. The Indiegogo link is in the description below if you want to check that out. It would be greatly appreciated. I am trying to get some final financing into it to finish it up. All right, so let's go into the video real quick, and then we'll do final thoughts. All right, let's do it.
The best way to bring folks together
road, okay. Effects are good.
is to give them a real good enemy.
Ariana Grande.
You're green.
Okay.
Something just takes over me. And when it does, bad things happen. Once you learn to harness your emotions, the sky's the limit.
Alright, so the production design is good, the effects are good. Oh, we're going with the silver slippers, no less. That's from the book. In the books, they were not ready.
Don't be afraid. I'm not afraid.
Well, when they went from Glinda right from the movie. Alright, let's talk about it. Okay, so Wicked. First of all, I'll give you my thoughts on the play. I was so excited to see the play. And then they did a follow-up book as well. And I was so disappointed with the play. Everybody's like, what, you didn't like Wicked? I hated it. I hated Wicked. Mostly because I'm a big fan of the original bound books, and on top of that, the movie. I grew up on the movie, and, you know, it deviates from the book a little bit here and there, but nothing major. And this is, the Wicked goes and takes it and throws it all away and says, I'm going to make it. It's almost like what Disney does now. You know, it's like, I'm going to throw all this away and I'm going to make my own shit. And that's how Wicked is. You know, where the wizard himself is evil. You know, he's doing experiments on animals. And the witch is the good guy. And the Tin Man was her lover or something to that effect. And then Dorothy comes in at the very end, or you hear about her coming in at the very end. And, of course, she's going to be the villain. And it's just like, you cannot take something like that and throw it on its head. And then, you know, it's basically like almost like a Mean Girls movie where you had them at college or whatever else, her and Glinda. It just, the songs are good, and the set designs were all really good in the play. But that's all I can say about it. The story, I walked out of there feeling very pissed off about that story. So am I going to submit myself to this again? I don't know. I don't think so. It's good to see Oz like that. I'd like to see, you know, the Oz the Great and the Terrible. I actually enjoyed that movie. It had a lot of problems, but at least it didn't mess with canon, and I'm going to call the original movie canon. Where this is just, that's all this movie is, and this play is just to mess with canon. And I don't enjoy that. But on top of that, you know, some people look good green. Some people look good green. That's all I can say. Like Zoe looks good green. Okay, this woman here does not look good green. Her face is too round. You know, Angelina Jolie lost a ton of weight to make sure that, and then there was makeup on top of that to make sure she looked gaunt for Maleficent. This woman here, I mean, her face is like this. So they should have got somebody like Beyonce or something like that to play the role. I think that would have worked. They probably could have got Taylor Swift to play the role if they were looking for somebody to do singing. But this woman does not look like the Wicked Witch, man. It doesn't, not in any version. No version. Again, even not from the play, not from the movies, not anything. Even the artwork, she doesn't look anything like any of it. So it's miscast right off the bat. So I am not looking forward to this film at all. Will I go? I don't know if I'll go review it because I may have to walk out and puke. I don't know. Because I already know walking in and I'm not going to like the story. So let me know what you guys think. I mean, it's pretty. Looks pretty. Otherwise, again, the production design and the I'm sure the songs are good and the effects are good, but is it enough to subject myself to that? I don't know. I'd rather see something else that has to do with the Tin Man and all that stuff, or maybe even something that has to do with Oz in the future, where we have a new witch or something to that effect. Because let me tell you something like that. So first of all, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to give me a like and subscribe. I am trying to raise up the membership on the channel. And remember, too, that I have Lords of L.A. by Vampire Mob set in 1950s Hollywood that I am running a late pledge on. You'll find the Indiegogo below. I'm going to switch that over to Fund My Comic. I like their platform a little better, so I'm going to be switching that over, but I'm going to keep the Indiegogo running as well. And then, and then Mark Spears and I are working on our classic Monsters card game, which is going to be like a deck builder area control game. And guess what our expansion is? It's Dark Oz. So we have all the witches in there, and we have Tin Man, Cowardly Lion, Scarecrow, Dorothy is one of the commanders, and Toto. So that goes to show you, and we have the Silver Slippers in there too. So that goes to show you that he and I are big fans of this IP. So to see it like kind of ground into dust like this, I mean, I'm sure it'll do okay because there are fans of Wicked. Now, will it do the monster numbers that it's looking for? That I don't know. But I guess time will tell. I guess we'll find out when we see more trailers, and I don't even know when this is releasing. All right, well, thank you guys again so much for watching. I did do a Deadpool as well reaction if you want to check that out. Check out some other videos as well. I do movie reviews, comic reviews constantly, as well as board games and things to that effect. All right, thank you guys so much for watching, and you guys have a great week, and let me know your thoughts. I'm definitely open to hear everything at this point because my opinion's not very good. All right, bye-bye.